So now I'm going to show how to do the daily sales. That is how much money you should have at the end of each day in your cash register. For that, I would need the specific day's quantities sold. Like for Monday, for instance, I have sold 2 hamsters, 3 guinea pigs, 0 dogs, 1 cat, and 2 goldfish. And the prices for those. So what I have to do is I need to take the price of a hamster times the quantity, plus the same thing for the guinea pig, plus the same thing for the dog, plus the same thing for the cat, and plus the same thing for the goldfish. So let's see what it's going to look like, my equation. So I always start my formula with the equals. Equals tells Excel, hey buddy, now I'm going to be doing some calculation. This is not just some text for decoration or a label. This is actually a command to calculate something. So I want to take the hamster, its price including tax, times the quantity I sold on Monday. Now, plus, I want to do D11, which is the guinea pig price, times the quantity sold of guinea pigs on Monday, which is E11. Likewise, I want to do the same thing for the dog. So D12, that's the cell reference for the price of a dog, times the quantity of dogs sold, E12. Okay? Plus the cat, same thing, the price of a cat, which is D13, times the quantity sold, the number of cats sold on Monday, which is in E13. And now finally I have goldfish. So the price of a goldfish that sits in D14, so plus, so D14 times E14. So now we have done this, the daily sales for Monday, okay, which looks like I should have at the end of the day, when closing the store, you should have 198 euros and 73 cents in the cash register. If I press F2 to inspect the cell, it shows you the formula, color codes it for you, so you can see that it's this times this plus this times this and so forth. So, of course, this is tedious, and imagine you have 20 or 50 items on your price list. So you want to take advantage of the magic square, so you don't have to do the same thing for every day of the week. The same thing for Tuesday, the same thing for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on. So you want to make use of the magic square like we did before. So see what happens. I click and drag, and let's check and see if our formulas are okay, because looking at the daily sales, on Tuesday I only made $18, on Wednesday only 17, on Thursday only 8 euros. How is that even possible? So let's check and inspect. So F2 on Tuesdays. Oh, see what happened? What happened was that it moved both columns. Yeah? So it did take Tuesday's quantities, but instead of the prices that sit here, it took Monday's quantities. Let's see what happened with Wednesday. Same thing. Shifted both over. And same thing for every single day of the week. So what I want to do is I want to tell Excel, hey buddy, it's nice that when I use the magic square, you shift the quantities from Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, and so forth, but these prices, they have to stay where they're at. They need to stay fixed. So your prices are in the D column, right? So on all of the D's, I have to press F4, which locks them. You see the dollar signs in front of the D and in front of the 10? That tells Excel, hey buddy, this is going to be a fixed reference. When I use the magic square to autofill, do not move this reference. Same thing, F4 on this one, F4 on this one. So F4, all of your D's here. And now we're done, so I can press enter. And now, seemingly nothing happened. I'm just going to delete these guys, and I'm going to start over with my magic square. Let's see if this time around it did any better. Oh, look at that. Now the prices are, the amounts are different, so Let's press F2 and inspect. Oh, exactly what I needed. Look at that. It's really good. That's exactly what I needed, so I'm really good here. Now, does it make sense to add up the total numbers sold for different items? Like how many hamsters, guinea pigs, dogs, cats, and goldfish I sold together? Does it make any sense to add up those numbers? Not really, because you shouldn't be mixing apples and bananas. So doing the total for these total numbers does not make any sense. Money, yes, because it's the same thing, the same unit. The unit here is euros. That's the currency unit. But here, each of these numbers represents a different unit. This is 9 what? Well, 9 hamsters. This is 11 what? 11 guinea pigs, and so forth. So if I added those all up, it would give me a number, but the number would be meaningless. 47. Okay, but 47 of what? 47 animals altogether, but that's not very meaningful. So I delete that. So that's the daily sales calculation.